Wow. That was kudos, my friend. Kudos.
I was wondering how you were going to react to that, dude. Like I think
That was like 98% of how I envisioned it in my head. I envisioned the whole of like like all his other friends like coming in for that second chorus with their voices. You know what I mean? With
okay.
Quagmire and
Well,
Giggity. But I love it.
all right, right on. Well, like I said, it's a work in progress, so we'll definitely get it together. Hey, what is up to all my folks out there? Welcome to the X-Men show. That is your host, Go.
We are your host.
I am your co-host, DJ Uppercutz, and we thank you all for joining us. Like I said, I know things are a little different, but hey, you're here, we're here, we love you. So, yeah, dude,
Looks like we have another Sith on our side over here.
it's a new day, a new show, a new day, a new year, a new show. But we are still going to be bringing you some of the favorite things that you like. We're still going to definitely be bringing you guys some good old Star Wars content. We're definitely going to be doing that kind of thing. We're really just going to be concentrating more on just anything Gen X, 80s, 90s pop culture, whether it be music, movies, TV, commercials, toys, whatever. Are you going to show it off? Are you going to show it off? You're going to show it off,
David
aren't
just
you? I know.
brought
That's
me
why I said
a nice little treat
yes. You're
here.
going to show it off, and I want you to show it off because I actually want it. Check this out, guys. It's the Mace Windu. Yeah.
It is,
Put
and this one in particular. Okay, so this is the SD, the Combat Edition. It's not meant to be 100% screen accurate, so that it can be a lot cheaper. But this one in particular is exclusive to Kyber K, because I don't know if you can see it, but up here there's an engraving that says BMF. And for some of you that know what
Oh,
that means,
I do.
thank you, man. That's a good little favor, dude.
Thank you, Zayo. I know what that means. A certain person had a
It is.
certain wallet that had that on there. Yeah, so that's freaking awesome. I want that, bro. How much is that going to cost me? Like, I mean, I know it shouldn't cost me anything because I'm your best friend, but like, how much is that going to cost me?
Yeah. You know what? I was trying to. That was one of the things that we were trying to figure out like earlier when we were. So yes, I want to say that that's in the 250 range. Really not bad at all. Like I said, the screen accurate ones tend to be the 400 range. So that's
Okay.
part of the reason why they made this line. We call it the lookalike series.
Okay.
And that particular lookalike, you can get the Sam Jackson, or I'm sorry, you can get the Mace Windu with other companies, but we are the only one that have the BMF on there.
Gotcha. Yeah. Well,
But
I
no,
definitely like the fact that it has a BMF on there. So, um, oh, Desert is that Desert Goose that's in the house?
Desert Goose is Steven, I believe, out in Nevada. He is
Awesome.
a fighter, a terrific human being.
Okay. Nice. Well, welcome, Desert Goose. Um, so
Well,
yeah,
explain
man.
all the names on here that we don't typically see on Saber Rattle. People that I haven't seen actually in years on some of these names.
Well, that's cool. I mean, we got some new, some new old blood tuning in, so that's awesome. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with anybody coming in here and saying what's up to us. So, um, dude, what are we gonna talk about today? What are we getting into today?
Well, I thought let's see, we had a few videos, right? I thought the
Well,
first
I
one we
figured.
just talked.
I
Go
mean,
ahead.
oh no, I'm sorry. I figured we get into like maybe some just kind of broad Gen X nostalgia stuff right now. Like, can we get into a video about that? Like, should we?
I think that's a great idea. And for Devil Hunter, I had a stroke about 3 months ago, and it affected some of my my vocals. So that's why it sounds like I am struggling to breathe right now because I am. Yeah.
You know what? I have a hard time laughing at that. I've known you for 40 plus years, dude. And like, like, but Duran is in the house, by the way. Duran
Yes,
542.
Duran keeps pushing from our last show to our next.
Yes,
I
thank you,
love seeing all
Duran.
the people transfer over from Saber Rattle to this show as well.
Yes, it's
What
always good to see you. What's up, Duran? So yeah, hold on. I want to pull up this video. This is basically just going to show us kind of some of the things that me and this guy over here grew up with. So
And we want your comments too. This show is really about interacting with you and hearing about your experiences, things that you
exactly,
remember, things that you grew up with. Maybe a time you're yearning for, or maybe it's a time you're happy we got away from. Who
exactly.
knows?
Either
Whatever
way,
you want.
we want to relish in that. So without further ado, we're just gonna pull up this video real quick. Here we go,
Matt.
and away we go.
Wow.
That's so true. Yep.
Oh wow! Do you remember playing the footballs? And every house had that clock in it.
I had that clock. You had that clock.
Every house had that clock.
CDs. My kids
Standard
don't even know
rotation.
what CDs are.
425.
Hold on.
Oh, there's the
I have to
internet.
go back. I have to rewind that. Okay, here we go. Right here. Hold on, I'm sorry. Let me bring it back real quick. This was something you could get from Taco Bell, bro, and only spend $5. Could you imagine being able to get this much food at Taco Bell? Now, you get this much food as Taco Bell, you're spending $20. You might be able to get this much food in a $9 like biggie box, whatever they have. But like
Right.
this is how we 4.25 could get you all of this food. Most of this stuff was 99 cents. Like real talk. Now
Dude, I remember. Oh, what's 77? Jump in the link. There's a.
do you know what? I don't know if I texted the link. That's my fault.
Oh.
I don't think I texted the link. Does she have access to the
She's on our page.
she's on our page on the okay.
X-Men.
Gotcha. All right. Give me 1 second and I will definitely do that. But yeah, I'll get that sent right away. Yeah.
While you're doing that, why don't you roll some more of this video?
Yeah, okay, I'll roll some more of the video. I can definitely roll some more of the video.
That was goated.
Yeah. Yes, most definitely. The next clip too is
that was the internet.
That was our internet.
Blockbuster Video.
Yeah, that was crazy, dude. And then to end it with Blockbuster Video, that's wild. That is wild. So yeah, Lucky, I'm pulling it up in the chat right now. So there you go. So yeah, dude, that's definitely some awesomeness, some awesome nostalgia. So yeah,
and
give it up one time for the nostalgia.
Right now about Gen Z bringing back not only a lot of our old kind of like our culture, but even like the physical CDs are starting to make a comeback because people miss having physical equipment and having to stream everything and rely on your services.
Yeah, and that's honestly why even vinyl again is making like its third resurgence. Hey, there's Lucky. Hey, what it do?
What it do? Let me change.
You're a bit dark there, love.
Let me change my lights. Hold on.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're a little dark there. So yeah, dude, like a lot of this stuff is making resurgence just because of, like you said, of the physicality of the whole thing, of like just tangible. Right. You feel me? Like that's something. Tangibility is few and far between nowadays. Everything is digital. Everything is through media. It's not, it's not tangible. CDs, vinyl, all of that is tangible. Like, that's one of the things that I have.
Can I get a cassette tape?
Right.
Bruh, don't get it twisted. I was actually gonna put out a new mixtape as cassette tapes. I was gonna put out a limited edition cassette tape as a mixtape. Um, that was gonna be like my next thing. I also had the idea of kind of keeping it both digital and nostalgic by getting like cassette stickers, but putting it on a hard drive and check her out.
Wow.
Oh, she's got a VHS tape.
You better be careful. You never know what you're gonna get when you open up somebody else's VHS tape, dude.
You
It
I'm
never
might
know.
surprised
it
they
might
got no
say the
words
wedding
on
singer
it.
on the side, but it might be something
It might
completely
be
different.
it might be an adult tape. Like you never know.
Not, no, mine are good, wholesome stuff.
No. You know what? I have to talk to my mom. I know she's got another Rainy Christmas somewhere. We'll have to get that like uploaded
Wow.
for an episode, bro. Like
I don't even know if that thing exists anymore.
I think she's got it somewhere. I think she's got it somewhere. So yeah, dude. Like, I mean, a lot of the stuff in that video, like, you think about the this, the slides, going outside, like touching grass, something that kids nowadays have no clue of what it means. Like, we've got these iPad kids growing up, and my kids are I'm guilty of it too. Like, um, but I don't know. There was just something about growing up in the 80s and 90s, man. It just allowed you to deal with the world. I don't know. I don't know.
The
Just
world was happening.
yeah.
Like,
But we were
and
in
not
it.
that it's not happening now, but like we were, I think I feel exposed and not sheltered. We weren't sheltered. Like some kids were. You knew the kids that were sheltered. You knew the kids that were sheltered who weren't latchkey, ain't gotta go home, and I gotta go home. Don't you open this door for nobody. Don't answer the phone. I'ma ring twice if it's me. Call and collect. You know.
All of that. I mean, like I said, I mean, we didn't even get into the whole payphone thing. Like, no, what
A
like, and
whole,
what I think is
whole other story. That's a whole nother.
a whole nother
That's
episode.
gonna be a
Right?
topic
That's a
on
whole
its
nother
own.
episode is payphones. No, I think like I look at it more like as like you said, they're not necessarily we were out in the world. We
Mm-hmm.
were out in the world. I mean, granted, we didn't get to see the world the way these kids get to see like what a kid's doing over in China. We didn't get to see all that kind of stuff unless we somehow watched the news and there was an expose on some kid that freaking was the
Mm-hmm.
champion in China. Like that's the only way we got to see anything cultural or worldly. But we were still out in our world. Like we were out in the world. We weren't, I don't know. It was just a different
But
exposure
also,
to the
I
world.
think it also depends on where you grew up. It's, at least for me, specifically being Bay Area,
Yeah, me too.
being from the Bay, right? if you lived if you lived in the South Bay, you were surrounded by like Filipinos
Yep, that's
and
true.
Latinos. If you lived in San Francisco, you were surrounded by everybody, right?
Everybody,
And see,
everybody.
I
If you
went.
lived in
I'm
Berkeley,
from
you were surrounded
Palo
by
Alto,
everybody.
so I had all of the people coming from Stanford, all this international community
Yeah,
around me. So the exposure to like the arts and all that stuff, I feel like happened more in the 80s. Like arts were, we all had music class. We all had to pick up
yeah,
an instrument. We all had to do freaking square dancing, bro.
Right, right.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like we
yeah,
had to do some stuff that wasn't, and I don't know about y'all, but I was integrating my school in San Carlos. I was the one
Mm.
of the only black kids.
No, see, I grew up in Berkeley. So Berkeley, like I grew up in Berkeley. We were a melting pot in Berkeley. Like
See,
Berkeley was a melting pot from Jump Street. And then I moved out to Fairfield. But like I said, I felt like I've always been around a mixture. I was kind of sheltered in that sense. Like I was
mm-hmm,
always I always grew up in that kind of progressive like outlook. Honestly, when I came to Fairfield, that was probably the most hick and out of touch area I'd been to in a while.
yeah,
So especially like I said, comparatively to Berkeley. But Yeah, like but like I said, you being out there in San Carlos, bro, that's you know, there's not much of a cultural melting pot out there. At least not back then. There may be
No.
maybe a little more now, but like it like a smidge. So yeah,
I
I
don't
know,
know.
I
I
get
feel
it.
like things were so different and so singular back then. Like I think of all the things Zayo and I had a conversation a couple of weeks ago about like about how the conversation that we were having couldn't have existed 20 years ago. So he had me come pick him up after his wrestling match at his school. And when I
Okay.
got to his school, like I texted him, I was like, "Dude, where you at?" He's like, "Oh, me and the guys went up to the taqueria up the street." That would never have happened in the 80s. First off, if I get there and I wasn't exactly where my mom told me to be, I'll be walking
Exactly.
home. Right.
I was walking home, bro. I was walking home, and I might have a butt whipping, like, like waiting for me if I wasn't where I was supposed to be. I was walking home. I was definitely getting yelled at. Like that wasn't even gonna happen.
You
So
gonna figure out your way home.
you gonna figure out your way home, bro. You're not where
That's
you're supposed to be
You
at
better
when I'm
hope
here
you
to pick
got
you up.
20 cents in your pocket. You
Yeah,
better hope you got a quarter so you
yep.
can catch the bus. Good luck.
Catch that bus.
Lefty and Righty about to get you your 2 miles back to the crib.
You
Sorry,
heard?
bro.
Yep. No.
And don't even think about being late for school tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
You brought this
So
on yourself.
now another thing I wanted to talk about real quick in that video was the what people would a lot of people aren't going to recognize unless they're our age group, which was definitely the freaking the cards.
I'm doing like this.
It was the cards, like the shoot. Why can't I think of the Dewey Decimal System? That's what I was looking for.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Dewey
Library
Decimal.
cards.
Yes, the library card, like those, like that is something that these kids will never ever know of and never like ever experience. Like they'll never experience that
They
ever.
don't use it anymore, right?
That's all they gotta do to look up a book. Where's that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's all they got to do. Or they just say, "Hey Siri, find me the book 1984 by by or
And
like
then read it and summarize it for me.
yeah, and then summarize it, and then ask Chat GPT to friggin' summarize it and make it into a book report. Like that's exactly what they do. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I use technology, but we still know where we came from. So yeah,
Well,
yeah.
how many people really know how to tell time?
No, my kids. Do you know I struggle with that with the
Are you
little
talking about
one?
like analog watches? Or
I'm talking about
Analog, yeah.
analog,
Analog time.
analog time. Like
Well, you're
like
not telling time otherwise because either Siri, Alexa, or Google is telling you what time it is,
or you're looking at
you're
it.
watching your phone or digital. So
Yeah,
like,
you know.
I had nothing against because I know I have a couple of my coworkers and employees in now. Nothing against anyone in particular, so I won't say any names. But I was talking to one of my workers, and she was telling me how her ability to read or to write her name in cursive and to read cursive was a job skill.
Well, I mean, okay, okay. I don't think it's a job skill, but they're not teaching that in school anymore, right? I don't know how it is in California, but I know in Michigan they're not teaching that shit anymore.
barely,
Yeah.
barely.
No, in Michigan, they do not teach cursive. They are not on the grade school level, middle school or high school. They are not teaching cursive in school at all. There is no cursive. I see some of these 21-year-olds just turning 21 coming to my bar, and I hand them their credit card slip back to them, and these mofos don't even know how to sign it. It's this weird chicken scratch, or they write their initials in print on their freaking signature. They have no signatures. Kids don't have signatures nowadays, bro.
That's all we practiced back in the day. Bro, you got pages and books of pages just with your
Yeah, I know, bro. Like real talk. Like these kids don't even know how to sign their names. They don't know cursive. They don't know cursive at all.
Is that like when you think about what like historically was fought for
Yeah.
and how like I have relatives whose names were initials literally because they didn't know how to write or spell. I have
Yeah.
an uncle, ED. My grandmother's name was OV, right? That's her name, OV,
Because they
right?
didn't know how to spell.
OV. That's it. Right? So like to say that it's going backwards in that way of not knowing like basic writing skills, as if writing is something that we don't need, like what's gonna happen when all the power go out once or
Yeah.
twice, or
Yeah.
or what happened with the pandemic.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
I personally think this is all being done on purpose, but that's for a whole different show we're
I
gonna
was
do.
gonna say that's a whole different show. That sounds like a K Cat show right there.
Leave
That
all
sounds
the
like
conspiracy theory stuff to
that
me.
sounds like a K Cat show. Well, so I wanna jump off of this real quick, and I want to jump into just some nerdy news. So because I want to get into something a little nerdy. It was cool talking about that, but I want to jump into a little nerdy
Dirty
news.
news.
So here we go with the nerdy news. All right. So nerdy news. So this is our nerdy news for today. I'm gonna pull up a clip real quick, or actually a bit of a post. I'm gonna pull this up really quickly. I don't know if you can see it, but this is in retrospect to Kathleen Kennedy being ousted out of Disney.
Yes.
So, what are like? I don't know if you know about this, Lucky Seven, or if are familiar with who Kathleen Kennedy is. I'm sure you do because you're a nerd. You're just as big of a nerd as the other two dudes on this stage. We know that. um, but yeah, she's gone, and she's supposed to like. What's cool? Okay, first of all, I have to say what I think is cool is I'm kind of okay with this. I mean, I think a lot of Star Wars nerds are okay with this, and she's being replaced by a woman, which is cool with me. Like I'm okay with that. Like a lot of people are thinking, oh, the patriarchy. No, dude, I want a woman in there. I just didn't want Kathleen Kennedy in there, bro. I think she was horrible for the franchises. I think she was horrible for the company. I don't know. What are your thoughts on that, man?
Who's she getting replaced by?
Huh?
She's not getting replaced by Leslie Hedgeland, is she?
I thought that's who she was getting replaced by.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. Let's look at some of the other headlines you have there. I think what it. No, maybe we got our news one. Does anybody have any other information on who? I thought she was getting replaced by Dave Filoni.
Oh, Dave Filoni?
Right.
Well, how would she be getting replaced by Filoni? Filoni's already got a job title.
No, I mean, with Dave, but he's getting promoted.
Okay, I mean, okay, I guess so. Okay, well then I don't know.
That one particular article that you brought up that was saying the same person. I think it referred to the fact that even when she was in power, Filoni went along with a lot of what she said because she was in power.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
Okay.
AI is saying that is stepping down with Dave Filoni taking over as creator.
Filoni is taking over. Okay.
And Lin Brennan handling business operations.
Okay, so
forming a new co-presidency.
Gotcha. Okay, so I wasn't totally wrong.
Okay.
So it's gonna be Filoni and Brennan. So it's gonna be a guy,
it's gonna be Filoni and a girl and a female.
It's gonna be Luke and Leia. Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna have the siblings.
And I think for the most part, fans are going to be fine with that, because you've got Filoni in the creative seat, which is what they wanted. They didn't want Kennedy in the creative seat because she was,
she was kind of horrible at it.
Right. Well, at the end
I'm
of the
sorry.
They're
whether
stifling.
you agree
It's
with somebody's
stifling.
agenda or what she was trying to push it on, you just look at the numbers of each of the movies that she produced, and they were constantly going down.
Well, I still don't think she did a bad job with Acolyte. So I don't want to get too much. I don't want to dump on her too bad because I honestly, a lot of people didn't like Acolyte. I thought Acolyte not only had one of the best fight scenes in it, one of the best lightsaber fight scenes in it, but it had some of the better character development that I had seen in a while. Granted, it didn't match the character development in Andor. Like, like Andor to me, like that character development, especially with like coming off the heels of Rogue One, I thought was freaking amazing. But uh, uh, I know that as a whole, under the umbrella of Kathleen Kennedy, she didn't see good numbers, and I get it. And I get it. But again, I hope that the Acolyte isn't going to be her claim to non-fame, if you will, because like I said, I don't think she did a bad job with that. Like as being the executive producer on that show, like I don't think that was a bad show. And they can come for me in the comments. It's okay. I don't care. But I personally, I thought Acolyte was a pretty good show. It wasn't the best show, but it was still a pretty good show. It had some issues with continuity. I get it, but what new Star Wars stuff?
Of Kathleen Kennedy, it was not just about the one show. It was about the entire show. It was about Obi-Wan letting people down. It was about the Book of Boba Fett not being what people wanted it to be. Even Mando and Grogu, after season 2, started taking hits.
I mean, okay, and again, all of these shows, I don't think the Book of Boba Fett was that bad. I don't think it was that bad at all. I don't think it wasn't great. It didn't captivate me, but I don't think Book of Boba Fett was that bad. Granted,
I personally
me,
think that your main hero should be in at least half the show.
okay, I mean, but again, it is was I mean, is that a directorial like thing or is that an executive producer thing? I guess executive producers, I guess they do, and I guess she did drop the ball on that. But I still, like I said, I still don't think the Book of Boba Fett was that bad, and I don't think. I don't know. I love Boba Fett, and yeah, it wasn't. A lot of people are expecting things to be the way they were when Lucas made them. These are new people making this stuff. It's not gonna be like Lucas, bro. Like you can't expect a Lucas esque level stuff like out the gate. Like you can't. Like nobody is gonna compare to Lucas. And I'm sorry.
Except for that they did it and then stopped doing it. Their first one out the gate was very Lucas-esque, and then they stopped.
Okay, but you know what? Okay, so if that's the case, then that's the reason why you need to put Dave Filoni and John Favreau on every freaking thing because that's the reason why those shows were freaking amazing. I feel like yes, Filoni like Filoni. I still think Filoni did a great job with seasons 2 and 3 of Mando. I don't think it was as bad as now. Granted, I haven't seen the movie. I haven't seen Mando and Grogu because I've only seen one of the trailers. I still think it looks like it's going to be pretty good. But again, like I said, I guess I see the best in things. I also had to contend with people back when episode 1 came out talking trash about episode 1, and I thought episode 1 was freaking amazing. I thought it was a great way to lead up to and you got a lot of information having to be packed into one movie. I thought it was good. And so I defended that movie. So I'll defend a lot of the stuff, and I'll defend Kathleen Kennedy. I don't think she did that bad of a job. So I'm sticking by defending her. That's how I look at it. Why you got your hood up like a Sith Lord? You're like, are you mad at me now or something? Like are you gonna pull out a lightsaber and stab me through the screen?
My chopsticks over there. I might have to come out with one and No, it's I have the coldest room in the house.
No, I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about this dude over in the corner. I wasn't talking about you, Lucky. I'm talking about Rad Boy Joe over here. Oh, you're okay. I wasn't talking about you. He's got a black hood on, and he looked like a Sith Lord, like coming to get me. I wasn't talking about you, Luck. That wasn't directed at you. That was directed at this dude right here. That guy right here, not down here, right here. So okay, what are your thoughts then, man? Go give me a comprehensive answer on how you feel. What do you feel about Kathleen Kennedy?
I'm excited to see what happens in the next chapters. I'm afraid that there's a lot of damage that's been done to Star Wars already that's never going to be come back. But maybe it will. We'll see. We'll see.
I've watched Star Wars bounce back before, and I think that Star Wars can bounce back again. Like I said, I don't think the
cartoon's doing pretty good on Netflix.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't think the damage is as extensive as a lot of people have said it is. Now, granted, you pulled up a lot of articles that definitely stated how horrible Kathleen Kennedy did a job. And I personally don't think she did that bad of a job. I don't think she did that great of a job either. Don't get it twisted. She didn't do that great of a job, but she didn't do that bad of a job. It wasn't that horrible. She didn't destroy the franchise the way I feel like some of these purists think so. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I guess I've always been.
I haven't watched The Last Jedi. Yes, I went there.
Like I did see The Last Jedi. I was there, and honestly, to tell you the truth, I fell asleep during part of it. So that shows you how. So, haha, joke's on you. I didn't watch the whole thing. So,
what do you think? You have any thoughts or feelings, or should we move to the next nerdy topic?
I see a yawn there. I don't know. Maybe she's
next
just, that's how she feels
next
about
nerdy
Kathleen
topic.
Kennedy.
Next nerdy topic.
All right, next nerdy topic. Here we go. All right, so I'm gonna bring up. Let's see. I'm gonna bring up something pretty cool.
We only had like 2 or 3 on this one, didn't we?
Yeah, we only have 2 or 3. We only have this one that's just going to be real quick that we're going to talk about, and then we'll get into that last one. So here we go. Hold on, let me. Bring it up.
Oh, sorry, I'm not even looking at the comments. Filoni's is supposed to take the.
Oh, you're slacking on your job.
Yep, I'd rather have bad Star Wars than no Star Wars. That is a good point. That is a good point.
Okay, who said that? Who said that I'd rather have bad Star Wars? Who was that? Because I agree totally.
Desert Goose.
Yeah. Thank you, Desert Goose. Me and you are gonna be fast friends, bro. I love it. Thank you very much. Shout out to Desert Goose, bro. Shout out. I know you're new to Gen X family, but you're definitely number 1 on my list right now, brother. So
that is Steven in Nevada.
That's awesome, Steven. So, all right, I'm going to bring this to the stage real quick, and then we're all going to check this out. This is something that I found totally cool. And again, it's Star Wars-esque, but it doesn't necessarily have to be, but I'm going to bring it to the stage right now. Here we go. And away we go.
Live, so you put it down there. Or the other way around. Yeah.
That?
Yeah. All good. You can pick it up and you can now fly it around.
Barrel roll?
Yeah. So hopefully you can sense that the audio is actually reacting.
Yes.
The flying sounds are reacting to how you move.
Nosedive?
So these are Lego smart.
Okay, and since you are there and you have your thumb almost the right place, you can push that button.
Oh. Authentic firing effect?
Yeah.
You haven't seen nothing yet. Hold on.
Wow.
So small info, as you may see here, what's going on is that the mold designer has been brilliantly making it. So it's pushing the brick, really the color of the tile of red. So that's the magic trick here.
Needs the colors.
So you are pushing it in.
How it knows what.
So this is really where we are blending physical and digital because it's smartly done. Very cool.
Very cool.
Cool.
Thank you.
But of course, we don't even have a pilot yet. So let's bring it in. I'll just see if we can bring in Luke in the front seat. Yeah, hello, Luke. So we'll have a look now. Yeah.
You can hear it.
And then maybe you can put in R2D2 this way down. Yeah. Yeah, he's there.
Authentic
okay, so you're ready to go on your adventure. And so while you're getting ready, of course, we are going to enter an epic battle. So of course we would need to bring our TIE Advance to life as well. I will just do it here. So So now I'll just put our new smart Darth Vader into the front. Let's see. Oh.
Got the theme going.
Okay, so when you put in Darth Vader once in a while, you'll get the Imperial March just to get the vibe going. So now you can fly this one. Okay, and there you are just pulling
Watch
back
this.
the red trigger there for shooting. Oh, try again. So you would see you were actually able to shoot me.
Doing some damage.
Oh, yeah,
Taking
yeah.
damage,
Okay,
bro.
okay, so now we can actually start the fight. Okay, so now, okay, getting going. That's pretty cool.
You got me.
Is that not cool or what?
Oh, so now you hit me several times. I'm getting
Critical damage.
a critical damage. Yes,
It's
don't
critical
one more
damage,
time.
bro.
Let's see. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I had the big.
Did he eject?
And it exploded, bro.
Trying to get fancy with it.
No, it's all good. So this is designed in a way. So maybe I can just show you a bit of a thing behind the scenes here. So if I am holding the X-wing still, he will hit me. You can try again. So you see, but if I'm moving around and flying actively, I'm not getting hit. So yeah, I'm dodging by moving, and this is designed for getting kids to be active and move around. Because then I promise you, they will be running around and shooting and all active. So of course, this is a balance act where I need to figure out shooting and standing still. Okay, so we are landing. Maybe we crash down. I will just move this in.
Oh, wait, watch this. Oh, you know what? The video cut out. I apologize. You know what? Next week we'll get the second half of that video.
So what happens?
I'm gonna say that for next week. So dude, what are your thoughts? Now, this was only as it relates to Star Wars, and this was cool because it had the X-wing and the Darth Vader type of it. But
Right.
this is for all Legos. You could build yourself a duck, put a smart brick on it, and the duck's gonna quack. Like, it is so, like, I'm telling you, you could just build a regular, just basic airplane with the smart brick. Put the smart brick on, with the Legos, put the smart brick on it, and it's gonna fly. And every time you stick a Lego character on it, it talks this weird Lego gibberish. It's so cute and cool. Like, it goes, and when the plane's gonna crash and it falls upside down, like, it totally freaking, like, you hear the guy go, like, he screams, and like it's totally cool. I get, like, this is the new generation of Legos, and I think it's
like Furbies has met like laser tag, has met Sim. All of these things are coming together now.
Yeah, Lego might have outdone themselves. I don't know. They might have definitely outdone. What do you think, Luck?
Yo, I was saying that's like laser tag with the hitting the being able to laser each other and actually cause damage to the thing. But then I was just like for real, Luke got something to say. R2D2 got his little
Exactly, dude. R2D2, when R2D2 takes too much, when the X-wing takes too much damage, R2D2 will scream. Like, he'll scream, like, he does that, like he did in the movie. Yep, exactly. Like, that's how cool that is.
Death March for Darth Vader, though.
I know.
I love that.
But the thing is it does the Imperial Death March, but then when he takes too much damage, you'll hear him go, like, he'll get.
I was just about to say, dude. Like, I don't know how much of a good idea this is, because we're coming up to the time of AI as well, and in like another 15 years. You're going to hear about some kid in their bedroom, and all of a sudden they hear, and like Vader starts coming at him all out of the blue at 2 a.m, beating him with the lightsaber.
I mean, you have to build a pretty big Vader in order for that to happen. But like, I mean, that'd be a heck of a Lego project. That'd be like over like 5,000. That'd be over like 20,000 pieces. Like,
See, that statement right there tells me you know nothing about Lego collectors.
I mean, dude, come on. I collect Legos. Like, I've got tons of Legos in my house, bro. Like I love Legos. I love it. So, all right. Well, let's see, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I just built the Harry Potter one. I love those, though. I love that. I love that series of like the Zen series of Legos. I love that, dude. Love it. We've got a little flower that we built the other day, me and my daughter. That was pretty cool. All right, so
don't tell people I got all this stuff in my house.
come on now, you jumped on the stage. You are now being labeled as a Gen X nerd. You are part of the crew. You've always been a part of the crew. I don't care how dope of a poet and whatnot you were and are. Like, you are now a part of the nerd. You've always been a nerd, bro. Like, don't even try to front. Don't even try to front, because like I know you're not gonna try to front. I love you. A little history real quick before I get into this last little clip that we're gonna do. The three of us have all been in this Bay Area poetry scene. I wasn't a poet so much as these two were. And just to give you a little context, and when I say two, I mean, yeah. I wasn't a poet. I was in the scene. I always went to the shows. I definitely did my thing. I love doing the music aspect of it and being part of the music aspect and adding that ambiance. But these two are definitely like some of the greatest poets that have ever blessed and graced the Oakland Bay Area, San Francisco Bay Area like scene, especially this one down here, the one in the red shirt. She was amazing, an amazing poet. So just to give context, we've known each other like I mean, I know I've known this guy like to my left for a very long time, but I've known this young lady downstairs for a very, very long time as well. And she's dear to my heart, and I'm glad to see her again. So just a little context there. So now we're about to roll into what I'd like to say. Like, usually at this time of the show, we're going to get into kind of we're going to get into some like kind of reaction videos, and it's either going to be, some reaction videos based on, music, or maybe even possibly a movie from back, but it's all going to be centered back in the day, when we were growing up. And so I know that,
monkey.
One of the things I want to premiere this by saying that one of the reasons that we were doing this segment is because I noticed how much of the Gen Z looks back on like our time period of music, and we're bumping our stuff even over their own music. And so I found it like really cool, and I went down this rabbit hole of watching reaction videos of the Gen Xers watching stuff from Gen Z, Gen Z watching the Gen Xer videos.
Yo, MTV died.
Yeah, I just friggin' MTV decided.
We're gonna make a whole show about that.
Yeah, but let's just touch upon it real quick. MTV played their last music video ever. What was it? 4 days ago, or maybe even a week ago, something like that. They played their last music video ever. They will never play a music video ever again on any of their stations. They have the MTV music television is no longer music television. Well, they should change their name, dude. Dude, we're gonna have a discussion on this. We'll save this for the next show. Yeah, we'll say we're putting a pin in this.
Go said videos. So I just, my heart just sunk a little bit. Go
ahead.
Right.
And we're about to get into a video. And go ahead, go. Why don't you introduce this? Like, just so you know.
So we'll have a different song or a different movie or something that people are reflecting back on every week. I chose this one because when I was going through the rabbit hole, this was one that struck me that like everybody, when they first heard it, especially the younger people, nobody knew what it was.
Yeah.
But when they heard the beat, they recognized what it was. But then when they found out who this band was, it blew their mind even more completely. I don't want to give it too much more than that. You're going to know, Lucky, as soon as you hear the first beat, as soon as you see the first slow shot. But for some of the people in our audience, this may be their first time ever hearing this song. So why don't you go ahead and roll that, DJ?
All right, I will roll that, brother.
A classic for many of us, especially the people in the room.
There you go. Come on, put your hands up. Like a feeling.
I love
No.
watching the
The House
reactions
of
of these
Pain is
people's
white.
faces.
House of Pain is white.
They white?
Oh my God.
House of Pain. He's a white dude.
Bro, I thought they was black, bro. I thought they was black, bro. What the hell, bro? This is what is going on?
I didn't know the guys who, rapped this song were white.
I thought this was a black rap group.
This fucked my mind up so hard. I know these white dudes did not make this song jump around.
He's white.
And I thought they was black. That's another.
No way.
Oh, hell no. I'm shocked, bro. I did not know this. If the girl steps up, I'm smacking the hoe. Word to your moms, I came to drop home. I got more rhymes.
The Bible
Got some people talking about smacking bitches in their raps. This is too much for me in one video. Somebody should have warned me when y'all put this in the comments. Why you didn't let me know the white people were getting this funky?
Oh, wow. It gave me an ad. That is crazy.
Oh,
You're not ready for it.
That is crazy with YouTube, though. That's wild. Right in the middle of the video. Thanks, YouTube.
This is that song?
I've heard that. I've heard that part from somewhere.
Yeah, I've heard the same.
I heard this beat many times before, but I'm not sure if I ever heard the lyrics.
Yeah, I heard this before plenty of times, bro. But I ain't never seen this
It's
video,
that-
bro.
it's
I ain't
that-
never really
that
like
pedal
listened
that
to
you
what they
can't
said.
miss.
You just hear the
Like,
you hear the chorus.
I have not heard this full song, man. Everybody know to jump around, jump
Yeah, so people
around.
heard
Heard
the
the song
chorus.
before.
I've
Right.
never seen the video.
Never seen the video.
I think I heard it before. I just never heard the whole song.
And they've never seen the video.
before.
I want to say I heard it, but I don't know.
I heard the jump around. Of course, I'm not a fucking idiot.
Today we got a Black American reaction to something I've never heard of. So it's time to get it in. House of Pain, jump around. I'm ready. I'm
No,
ready.
you not.
Okay, so there's kind of a music. Wait.
And I gotta give it up right here for DJ Lethal.
This is not how I wanted to start the jumping, but all right.
Come on,
Supposed to
dude.
be happy.
That's an intro,
And
man.
then somebody jumping around 6 feet.
Come on, man.
The house of pain is in effect, y'all. I say the house of pain is in effect. Okay. You know the house of pain is in effect, y'all. And anyone that steps up is getting wrecked.
There it is. There it is. Bam, bam, bam. It's crazy to see these young kids actually vibe to it. Especially that dude with smoking.
Pack it in, let me begin. I came to win, battle me, that's a sin. I won't ever slack up, I'll give it a back up. Try and play the role and you're the whole crew. Get up, stand up, come on, put your hands up. If you got the feeling, jump up touch the ceiling. Monsters of fun club, someone's fucking junk. I'll bust them in the eye, and then I'll take the punks out. Feeling funkin', amps in a junk, and I got more rhymes than this cops that are junkie. Don't stop, I got love from the kids on the hill, cause my mom and my pops. I came to get down, so get out your seat and jump around. I
love seeing the joy on their faces. Like you can tell how much of a good time they're having.
I just gotta pause it real quick. Do you see how hyped these kids are getting off of this old stuff? Well, this is technically classical music, bro. And watching these kids get hyped, it does my heart good. Like, especially when they come in all skeptical and everything. That does my heart good. Here we go.
If your girl steps up, I'm smacking the hoe. Word to your moms, I came to drop bombs. I got more rhymes than the Bible's got songs. And just like the prodigal son, I return. Anyone stepping on me, you'll get burned. Cause I got lyrics, but you ain't got none. If you come to battle, bring a shotgun. But if you do, you're a fool, cause I'm doomed to the death. Trying to step to me, you take your last breath. I got the skill, come get your bill. Cause when I shoot the gift, I Supposedly, but you wouldn't feel this way about the music. I hate to say it, but I love it though.
Jump around. Jump up and get down. Jump.
I mean, check this kid out there in that corner. He was giggling, bro. If there's something else they don't get to hear, they don't even hear scratching in the songs no more, bro. It's the turntable is not involved in hip hop.
But I ain't going out like no punk bitch. Get used to one style of yo when I might switch it up and around.
You go fuck the down with the hook, then you wake up at the dawn.
I'm coming to get ya, spitting out lyrics, homie, I'm with ya. I came to get down, so get out your seat and jump around. Jump around.
Oh, girl,
jump around. Jump up and get down.
Look at that lady.
Like I said, dude, it does my heart good to see how they vibe off of it.
Oh yeah.
Look, he all happy.
Look at her.
This is dedicated to jump.
It's the Bozak.
Boy, goddamn hell to the no. I did not know. I guess I just automatically thought that was either Cypress Hill that made that or just an old black rap group from back in the day. But my mind was blown today. All right.
That's a song you have to jump to. You have to jump.
Right. If you're like out somewhere and it's on, like if you're sitting on a couch. Like,
hey, that's why I keep my
jump.
feet under my butt. You know what I'm saying? I bounce. That was such a vibe. Oh, I like that one.
So is that bumper?
Imagine being able to.
All right.
What do you think? What do you think, Kel?
Listen, I blame their parents. So fucking, I don't know where, excuse my language, I apologize. I don't know where these parents, how they not playing half this stuff and educating their children. I mean, I'm sorry, but coming from our generation, we were educated not just on Motown. We had the Beatles, we had the Stones, we had the whoever of the Beach Boys, the Bee Gees, Donna Summer. These
Real
are
talk.
all before our time.
Real talk.
Right?
Real talk.
And then we had Michael Jackson come from the Jackson 5. We already knew who he was.
Yeah, because we knew who the Jackson 5 were.
And Stevie Wonder just kept getting better.
Yeah,
Like,
just kept
as
getting
we
better.
grew up, I mean, Stevie was he was a kid.
I
in
saw
the 60s,
footage.
in the 50s,
Exactly.
whatever,
I seen footage of that dude like jumping to where he was about to fall off the stage, like jumping around with a harmonica, like about to fall off the stage. Like that's where
You had Lionel Richie coming from the Commodores.
So we had all these. Our parents educated us on their music,
which is why our music had so much of that influence in it. And the new music doesn't have that influence of the past music. You like, okay, I shouldn't say all.
Lamar does.
That's what I was gonna say. I shouldn't say all because Kendrick does. There's lots of underground artists. I see lots of young artists on TikTok that have that old boom bap like style. They have that old neo soul style in their stuff. So there are some kids, but it definitely I feel like it's lost a little bit of its luster. It's lost a little bit of its movement. Gen X trivia knowledge: Video Killed the Radio Star was the first MTV video. 12. Granted, not nearly as fun a song as Jumper. Video killed the radio star. Video killed the radio star.
And Desert also says there's a bit of a vinyl resurrection that is
Yes,
going on right now, and
that's
I
a
have
weird.
seen it. They were talking about a rebirth in the old physical. We were talking about
Yes,
physical
physical
media.
media, definitely physical
Well,
media.
it's
Is definitely making a
because
resurgence.
you have people like DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Yes.
D Nice has been doing a few things, but really Jazzy Jeff has been like, I don't know if you've seen any of his videos literally pressing vinyl.
Well, see, so
Bro,
Jazzy
like
Jeff, DJ Newmark, DJ Rhythmatic,
mhm.
a lot of those DJs, DJ Babu, a lot of those DJs from down in like the beat junkies down in LA, like a lot of those cats, like still and like you know, it breaks my heart because my turntables are still in California, bro. I haven't had my turntables in over 3 years. My turntables are still they're in my homeboy's garage, and if I could get those bad boys out here to Michigan, I would. That would you understand? The Michigan winter depression would not be depression if I had my turntables right now. Like real talk. Like all of my sound equipment is in California still. And when I get it back, your boy is like you're gonna see a gang of TikToks and switch and Twitches with your boy. Like I'm getting back on. Like I ain't lost my step. I still go to Guitar Center every once in a while and play around on these stuff. So I haven't lost my step at all. But yeah, dude, like vinyl is like I'm so glad that vinyl and even CDs for that matter are getting a resurgence because you mentioned DJ Jazzy Jeff. There's no more DJs out there that use turntables really anymore. You go to these festivals, you go to these music festivals, and they're jumping around with a laptop and a DJ controller. And a DJ controller ain't even that cool of a DJ controller. They don't even have to use a good DJ. Like if you're using a Rain One, I'm okay because Rain One looks almost like turntables. But you using something like a Newmark XJ79, which is about as big as my laptop that you can't even scratch on. And and I hear that these DJs talking about, oh, I don't like DJs that scratch or do any of that stuff. That's not, bruh. Come on.
Oh, because you can now push a button.
Yeah, because those yeah, exactly, bro.
No.
Yeah. Because yeah, all y'all doing is pushing buttons, bro.
Difference, bro.
Yeah, real talk. Real talk.
Difference. Trust me, I just got digital turntables last year because one, I'm in my 50s now, so yes, crates and all this stuff no more. But I got them because I was doing Ruckus and Revival. I was DJing for Jamie one night.
Oh, nice.
Because Bayani wasn't DJing. And I bought the little digital ones, and I was just like, "Oh, this is cool."
It's cool,
but it's not the same. Like I really like the vibe is so different to have to really have to know what you have in your box of albums. If I'm only bringing my small crate of albums and I'm about to still play for 2 hours, 3 hours, and I gotta get through this one crate is gonna be just fine. And people are like, where the music at? What are you talking about? There's a side A and a side B to each of these.
You feel me?
You don't know how to mix your music. And it's like I'm not a scratcher. I'm a vibe mixer.
No doubt.
I know how to match beats and I know how to match the vibe, not even the beat. I can turn the speed. I mess with the speed, just to get it right and speed back later. But learning all that stuff on actual tables and using vinyl, to say that going over to the digital ones is super oh, this is really easy. Yeah, it's really easy, but there's nothing like listening to the crackling and the popping and having to bring it back because you keep missing that one spot. It's just they're missing out.
Well, I always
missing out a little bit on, and I'm glad that vinyl is coming back because it's necessary.
It's
to
it's
me
I've always felt
as part of our culture
yeah.
of music. Like you think about when the what's it called, stenograph, whatever, the
The
original.
stenograph. Yeah.
Yeah, the original one, the big head earpiece and all that. And you think about how it's developed to this, only for it to just be like computer generated, and it's like this is what Prince was fighting for. This is what Prince was arguing about. You know what I mean? Like we gotta stick to the musicians and the music too. So
Well, and that's
glad,
now to let you know, it was funny. Last week we officially shut down Saber Rattle, and then we started going over to this show. And then I got a message 2 days later from somebody I had sent out for an interview right after we shut down Saber Rattle, but we got a message from Mixmaster Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna try to get him on. We're gonna try to get Mixmaster Mike on. Yeah, right. Exactly. So we're gonna try to get Mixmaster Mike on here. And I know the dude personally. He's a really, really, really cool dude. Really humble. I first met him. I was dating this model named Lauren up in Sacramento. She did this fashion show, and I just happened to just be able to pop in on the guest list just because I was her +1. And freaking who was DJing that bad boy was Mixmaster Mike, and freaking the dude obviously was this was pre Beastie Boys, and he was amazing. So we're definitely getting that dude on our show. Most definitely. If y'all don't know who Mixmaster Mike is, he's part of the DJ conglomerate Invisible Scratch Pickles, which consists of Mixmaster Mike, DJ Qbert, and DJ Rectangle. But he is also the esteemed DJ of the Beastie Boys. He is not the first DJ of the Beastie Boys, but he's definitely the last DJ of the Beastie Boys. These Beastie Boys picked Mike up and they never let him go because he was that good. Mixmaster Mike is one of the greatest turntablists to ever grace. He's also he's also very he comes from an elite group of scratchers like myself that are right-handed. Me, him, and Qbert are one of the few scratchers that are right-handed. Most turntablists out there are left-handed so that they can work the crossfader with their right hand because their dominant hand is their right hand. Whereas we trained our non-dominant hand, our left hand, in order to be able to manipulate the crossfader and use our dominant hand to scratch the record. We're an elite few. There's not that many guys out there that can scratch with their right hands because they tend to scratch with their left hands. So just a little bit of information. You got me all excited now. I'm about to go do something off screen. So.
Wow.
Well, guys, I think we come to the end of our show, man, because it's a little past 11. We got started a little late, but it's a little past 11. And we said we were only going to do this for an hour because we didn't want to like keep it going that long. But I had a great time.
The general idea of the show. If you in the audience have topics that you want us to cover or talk about, things in the past that you don't see anymore today, please let us know in the comments. Please like and subscribe. And the more you do that, you'd be surprised, guys. Just putting that little thumbs up helps us a ton, and it helps get this show out into the algorithm. So please like and subscribe, and make sure to check out kybercave.com for all your Saber needs.
Yes.
All right, that is it for this week. We will see you next week when we have a different topic. Still about the 80s and 90s.
Group of topics. It's still going to be about the 80s and 90s. We're still going to freaking bring it back to the old school. So yeah, I think next week we're going to maybe, instead of a rap video, we might pick either a TV show or a movie. We'll see what's up.
Let's do it.
We'll do that. So thank you, Lucky. Thank you, boy, Joe. And this is your boy DJ Uppercutz saying peace.
Peace.